Welcome to Let It Go Tarot. Thank you for tuning in. This is love reading for Cancer for December 2021. Let's start with Oracle cards to have an insight. Please, Spirit Guides, give me one card for Cancer. Please take only things which you feel like you resonate with. Rest leave for others. Too many, sorry. Rest leave for others. And if you will, please like the video. And if you like the channel, subscribe. Thank you. Okay, one card. Lovely. You belong to paradise. Beautiful card. You belong to paradise. If you feel like you are walking through the hell on earth, it's not your place. You're meant to get out from there. You belong to paradise. It's like the angels wants to remind you that where you are, it's not your place. Who you are with, it's not your company. Don't allow yourself to be dragged through hell and back, because it depends on you if you dare or not, kind of. We have move on. It depends on you. It's only you who can make that decision, and only you can put it into action, fruition, take an action, move on from wherever you are. Because you're so close to reaching to the goal. You're so close to detach. You're so close to cleanse your energy. You're so close to be free from whatever has put you in energy of feeling stuck. Because your time is to be happy. You're supposed to be happy. You're supposed to feel joy of living, and you are robbing yourself of it, allowing yourself or somebody, allowing somebody to take your power, and allowing somebody to put you in that stuck position, stuck mentality. We have currently in your life Two of Wands, thinking and contemplating what kind of different path I can choose, which I love. I love the idea that yes, you at least know, but what's important that you have to move on. But what's important, you have choices. You might know or you might not yet know, because in this deck the person doesn't see there is another path, another choice, another situation maybe behind the back. You might be still holding on to that one wand set in front of you, but there is something unfolding, hopefully naturally, for you behind your back. You have to just turn your head and see that you have a choice. You can walk in different scenery. Okay, what else? And we have Three of Swords. Broken heart. You're contemplating about choosing different path, because where you are, you know you only pain awaits you. There's somebody who has betrayed you, somebody who wanted to slaughter you, somebody who didn't care about your feelings, emotions. And now, because of that, and I feel like there is a reason behind it all, because those two cards definitely says like your heart had to be broken, otherwise you wouldn't see, you wouldn't contemplate on different path whatsoever. It's why the divine had to open your eyes a cruel way, or this was a wake up for you, but that which shocked you, that sudden wake up through the pain. Through the pain, we always contemplate the different paths, because we don't want to walk on the path anymore, which causes and brings us only this defeat and pain. It's why whatever has happened here, it was a blessing in disguise. It was for your goodness, because the spirit guides couldn't watch you anymore, walking being in the journey which doesn't belong to you, with the person who didn't have any good intentions towards you. Okay, in your thoughts, it's why this happened, and there is a reason behind all of it. The Star, healing, for you addressing an issues within yourself, not bad issues, but for example, codependency, or you giving freely to those who you love, It's not necessarily the way, because if you are taken advantage of, then it doesn't matter how much you love somebody, but the person can have wrong intentions towards you. And you have to know it as well. We have in your thoughts the Lovers, Gemini energy, Four of Wands, beautiful, and the Devil, Capricorn energy. Those two together very often are recognized as twin flame for many tarot readers. I don't like that twin flame journey is difficult, and it doesn't necessarily, very rarely it's a romantic one, yes? It's for greater goodness and something like that, but it looks like somebody, I think it's you. You thought it's your twin flame. It's the person who you meant to be with. It's the person who you're supposed to build a foundation with. Lovers and the Devil on both sides of the Four of Wands. One of you wanted a beautiful connection and understood what to do to make it happen. The other one wanted only to take advantage of the other one building it. This is like misunderstanding. One of you wanted what's supposed to build healthy foundation. The other one wanted only to use. One was building, other was shaking foundation. Cracking foundation, and you might not have seen it for quite long that that person is shaking foundation, because that person doesn't have intention to build anything with you. That person didn't have intention to it's like you dealt with somebody and now you're thinking like that. Now eventually you're opening your eyes. You dealt with somebody who didn't want to build, but as well didn't want you to succeed in building. Yes, for that person it was offensive even that you've been creating a family with them, and it shakes you that you couldn't. If it's like that feeling that if you didn't see it, you wouldn't believe that people can think like that they can work on cracking their own foundations. But you know, this is a devilish, this is demonic entity attached to the person who you work with, who you've been with, who you loved once. I hope not anymore, but you are going through the pain at the minute. But when people allow the bad entities to attach to themselves, and unfortunately, there is a price. Yes, they become beautiful, they become clever, they become charming, but they have to feed that entity as well, which means that person had to steal your energy. Because that person had to feed the entity attached to them. Now you cannot rescue that person. It's not up to you. Everybody has to rescue themselves. Yes, and they can ask for help only God, nobody else. We have, if you're dealing with anybody, they have in their current situation Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups and the Sun, Leo energy. They might be dealing with Leo, or they're happy with some kind of love offer. Whoever you dealt with, they're happy where they are. They think I'm so sorry, but there is somebody who left you for somebody else, and they thought that they're going towards their true love. They're going towards this. In this deck, it looks like Chariot. That they leaving you, it was the best what could have happened to them, because they finally found the true love, somebody who can show them how it's all supposed to be. And that story always ends in the person who does stuff like that, especially in this demonic energy, meeting their counterpart, the true counterpart, which means as well demonic person. They will be disappointed. But let's see, in their thoughts, which means they've been blindfolded. This is like too much. They've been blindfolded. It's like spell work here. Somebody has convinced them that everywhere else is better than with you. In their thoughts, we have the Hermit, Virgo energy. They want to silence you, they want to silence anything else than the person they are with currently, or they going towards, who they think they are happy with, which means they don't want to talk with you, they don't want anybody to interfere. They have Four of Swords as well. Oh my gosh, those two cards together is depression. Why are they thinking about depression in their thoughts? And I have a feeling it's like together it's like a funeral. Oh, yes, look at that. Whoever you're dealing with, they want, oh Jesus, oh, they are hoping that you will be dead soon. I'm so sorry. That it would be easier and better, because they're going towards something which they think is just fulfillment 100%, if not more. But in their thoughts, it's depression or funeral. And only one thing which comes to my head, and I feel like that they are wishing that you disappear. They're wishing you not being here, because what they could have, what you built for them, for two of them, that healthy foundation, they can take it from you and give the person they feel like they are in love with. And they really want you, they silencing you, definitely, and they really wanting to silent for good somebody here. Or they're going through depression. It's not possible because they have the sun here. Okay, heavy reading. You are dealing really with nasty entity, with nasty person. Yes, you know it because it's in your thoughts, but you don't realize how dangerous the situation is. Yes. The star on the bottom of the deck, there was the star, Aquarius energy. Okay, the advice from the spirit guides. Hermit, Nine of Cups. This is like that person not necessarily plotting. They might be plotting, organizing something to make you feel anxious and working on you to make you feel depressed and abandon maybe the property or money, or you not asking them for support money or some maintenance money or something like that. But it might be as well that they just thinking and waiting for you to commit suicide or something like that. They're hoping for that. They're thinking that you will, because they abandoned you. Because you codependent, you cannot live without them. They will be really surprised one day, because it's like you finding out, you now in your thoughts, there is, look, in your thoughts there is, oh my gosh, I dealt with the devil. Yeah, you did. And then what you doing? Oh Jesus, they broke my heart. I have to move on and go different direction. And they do not. They don't think like, they don't. It doesn't come to their head that you can move on. They hoping and waiting for you to commit suicide, for funeral. They waiting for funeral. Okay. The advice from the spirit guides: Nine of Cups. Be happy. Selfish. Selfish in high vibing selfishness is self-love, which every single tarot reader and personal development coach or life coach will advise. This is what your spirit guides are telling you. Party! Work on your happiness, your own happiness. 9, Jesus, look at that. 9. 2 nines. Just before closing. This is moving on. This is for me, 9s are just before closing out something. It's time to move on. Time to work on yourself. Time for a spiritual cleansing. And we have be happy, selfish if you need to. Learn how to. If you have to be selfish for some time to discover what self-love is, do it. They will support you. You've never been selfish. It's maybe time for a little bit. And 9 of Pentacles. And take care of your money. Take care of your independence. Become pre-empress, which means maybe if you have to be single, they're advising you for a moment to be single. To embrace the energy of newness. To embrace energy, to recover from that horrible twin flame which you experienced, if it was. Recover from you thinking that you misleaded yourself, that you didn't notice that it was the bad entity, yes? Doesn't matter. You have quality to be independent. You have quality to have money. You have quality to be whatever you want. Definitely. With those 2 nines, come on, you can't. You can't, from the whole deck, to pull 2 cards together, which can create stronger singlehood. It's impossible. You will be like ready for mending, and it's like healing yourself and being that strong that nobody will put you down ever again. It's like those 2 cards, I would say it's intimidating energy. Nobody ever will intimidate you. You will, everybody. And it will be fucking fun. Yes, this will be your fun, yes? Okay, let's see. If you follow the advice, what will happen? You will attract the energies which are capable to handle you and aligning with you. We have victory, 6 of Wands, 10 of Wands, and justice. Oh, beautiful. Libra energy. You will get a victory, public recognition for all work you did, because it was only you doing work in this relationship, in that connection, in that marriage. This will get noticed. You will get everything what you build. That person will lose everything. Yes, you will get publicly recognized, but you have to. It will take time. It definitely will take time, but at the end, the love will belong to you, and it's like you will get everything what you together supposed to have, which means that person. From now on, that person will start losing, and you will start getting what you're supposed to get together. Do you understand that you will get everything what you've been building? Even at the moment it doesn't look like. Doesn't matter. Look at that. All your work, all your burdens, you will get justice for. Yeah? The balance will be brought to this. The scales will be balanced. Justice, fairness has to take place. And it will be this lifetime. Beautiful. Congratulations. It's like the universe is stepping in and making sure that the person who's been working gets rewarded. What has happened between 2 of you? Somebody has seduced another person. Seduction is like somebody has promised this fake promising, future faking. Yes, it's like somebody has promised you things they never thought to deliver. What do you think about them? That they are not karmic? This came in reverse. That they are not karmic. If you still think that it's your partner and it's just the twin, I hate the way how people understand the twin flame. That it's a beautiful reunion after a difficult time. Bullshit! For me, twin flame was designed by the narcissists to be able to use their excess as the waiting on the shelf supply. And they coming back when they have a difficult time in their life and they cannot find a new sparkling, new beautiful supply. Yes? And you're still thinking that it's not your karmic. You're still hoping that they might change. Don't wait for it. Absolutely. Look what's awaiting you. And you being in this energy, you will attract somebody like that. Somebody who you will be able to build a healthy foundation with. Not with somebody who wishes after dumping you and going after their own only happiness, wishing you bad luck, unhealth, lack of health, or even death. Yes? Come on. What are they thinking about you? They're definitely coming. They're teaching you putting boundaries and stop believing to... Stop giving people benefits of doubts easily. This is unhealthy. You can bring a devastation to your life by yourself. Majority of people are not worth trusting. They think about you that you accidental love. That you accidentally love them. They think that whatever they will do to you, you still will love them. It's a narcissistic vibe. They always think like that. Once you give them sex, they think you are their possession. Okay, I hope it will help somebody. Thank you for watching.